午後の授業ってさ、どうしてこう眠いんだろうね。
Mian spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic.
眠いことに医学的説明が必要かよ。話してもいいが、もっと眠くなるぞ。
堪忍して。
It was almost 3 o'clock. Sixth period was almost over. By the way, Satoko and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. Oh, what I would give to be able to join them.
ほら、みーちゃんは委員長さんなんだからもっと頑張らないと。寝ちゃダメだよ。
私さ、クラス委員長じゃなくて水泳部の部長がいいんだよ。いっぱい寝れるから。
お？してその心は？
水泳部なだけに睡眠グーなんちゃって。
Bam! The teacher cackled as she hit the back of Mian's head with the corner of a textbook.
お後がよろしいようで。今日はこれくらいにしましょう。委員長、号令。起立。気をつけ。
Mian, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard class was over. It must be delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. When they knew class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom.
お疲れ様なのです。さあ、楽しい部活の時間ですのよ。
よっしゃ。そうだね。今日は何をしようかね。
ねえみーちゃん、今日は昨日のイベントの続きにはならないの？そうですわ。あれだけ大盛り上がりして尻切れトンボでは納得がいきませんのよ。
まあまあ、気持ちはわかるけど、またの機会にしようよ。放課後の教室なんてしみったれたロケーションじゃなくて、もっと晴れの舞台でさ。
俺はいつでもいいけどな。決勝戦は後輩たちも立ち会わせる約束になってるんだ。あらかじめ日取りを決めてほしいぜ。
わあ、圭一くんすごい。応援してくれる人がいるんだね。レナにも応援してくれる人いないかな。
I couldn't help but watch as Rina entered her pining maiden mode.
手は抜けないけど、レナの優勝、俺が祈ってるぜ。
With a saccharine cagey brand smile, I ruffled Rina's hair roughly.
圭一くん、それどういう。
Rina turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Rina, skipping through a flower bed, was reflected there. Even if it was somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling.
レナ殺しの圭一なのです。
When Rika-chan said that, everyone burst out laughing at once.
でもそのレナはサトコやリカちゃんキラーなわけでしょ。
確かにレナさんには勝てないかもしれませんけど、私たちはケイイチさんには負けませんでしたよ。
へえ、なんだか面白い相関図だな。俺たちの強さってじゃんけんみたいに相性があるわけだ。でもそれミオンが抜けてるな。
当たり前でしょ。私相性なんか関係なく誰にでも負けないし。
Mion leered with the gaze befitting of a club president. No, befitting of an empress. The mood in the room became more lively. It was as good a moment as any to get started.
さーて、ぼちぼち始めようかね。
それでみーちゃん、今日は何をやるのかな
Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Everything that's jammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know. On top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. That locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. That's my theory, anyways. If not that, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out item after item? After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly in thought, she turned around without pulling out any games.
今日はさ、ちょっとシンプルにいってみようかね。大道具を使ったゲームばかりってのも大味で良くないでしょ。
どんなゲームでもみんなでやれば大盛り上がりしますです。そうだね。
Rena and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt even if we were pulling weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun.
私は楽しくないですわ。草むしりなんか。
あ、やっぱりか。っていうかサトコ、人の表情を見て考えを読むのはやめろ。
ケイイチ君は顔に考えてることがすぐ出るからね。すぐ分かっちゃうんだよ。
I've always been told that, but ever since I transferred it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face or I could be in for a rough time.
はーい、みんな傾聴。ルールを説明するよ。
We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. No time at all, everybody's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun.
今日のゲームは割とパーティーゲームでは知られてるやつなんだけどね。シンパシーって言うんだけど、聞いたことある人いる？
Sympathy. It means to share someone's feelings, right? Maybe I might know this.
みーちゃん、それひょっとしてお題目を決めてみんなで連想する言葉を書いて、同じ答えを書いた人が多ければ多いほど100点っていうゲームかな。だったらレナ知ってるよ。
Ah, I remember. I recall playing a game like that in grade school when we were on the bus during a field trip.
知らないゲームでしたよ。説明してほしいですわね。
まずね、親がお題目を決めるんだよ。例えばデザートっていうお題目を決めたとする。さとこはデザートって言われたら真っ先に何を思いつくかな？
そうですわね。例えばプリンとか。
オッケー。だったらさとこは手元のメモにプリンって書くわけで、全員で一斉の背で答えを公開し合う。でプリンって書いた人が2人以上いれば得点、いればいるほど高得点だから、全員が同じ答えだったら最大5点入るわけ。
つまりみんなと同じ答えになるように考えるのがコツなのです。
It was exactly as Rika-chan said. The point of this game was to think in a way so that you have the same answer as everybody else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, if your answer doesn't match up with everybody else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems like one everybody else will choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game.
みー、さとこのために一回だけ練習をしてみましょうです。
オッケー。親は部長である私でいいよね。お題目を何か適当に。
Taking out her literature textbook, she began flipping to a random page.
じゃあ一回だけ練習せんね。最初のお題目はかき氷。かき氷って言ったら決まってるよね。
Among the standard flavors of shaved ice, there's strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. The most popular amongst these is obviously melon.
みんな書いた？じゃあ一斉に公開するよ。一斉のせ。
一金時。
What? I'm the only one? With melon?
お前らイチゴなんてスタンダードなつまんねえの選ぶなよな。おいレナ、かき氷でイチゴなんか頼むかよ。夏祭りで一番早く売り切れるのはメロンって決まってるんだぜ。
レナもメロン味は好きだよ。でもやっぱりイチゴ味だよね。よね。
ケイちゃん、確かに私も選ぶならメロンにするよ。だけどね、これは連想ゲームだよ。かき氷って言ったらまず人はイチゴでしょ。
I'm still not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game.
リカのは何て書いてありますの？それかき氷ですの？宇治金時です。たまらない美味しさなのですよ。
Well, it might be delicious, sure, but that's not exactly run of the mill. Still, it's a pretty refined choice.
さとこ、これで大体分かったかな。いちごって書いた人は仲間が3人いるから3点獲得。この調子で点を競っていくわけ。
わかりましたわ。それよりミオさん、今日の罰ゲームは何にしますですか？やっぱりあるんだね。何かな？何かな？
何にしようかね。ケイちゃん、何か提案ある？
罰ゲーム？そうだな。小学校の頃罰ゲームってのがあったら、やっぱりあれだよな。そう、荷物持ちだ。
つまり負けた人が全員の荷物を持たされて運ぶってやつでしょ。 男子がよくやってるね。全身ランドセルだらけにして歩いてる小学生よく見るし。
でもどうするの？さとこちゃんとリカちゃんのお家は私たちとは逆方向だよ。
じゃあ1位の荷物をビリが家まで運んであげるでいいんじゃない？全員の荷物の宅配だと結構いい距離になっちゃうしね。
それくらいならいいかもね。なんだか今日の罰ゲームは簡単ですわね。この程度の罰ゲームでは圭一さんにやらせても面白くありませんわ。
じゃあもうちょっとレベルアップしようかね。ただ荷物運びをするだけじゃなく、じゃーん、これを着て荷物運びをしてもらうというのはどうかな。
なぜにメイド服？
いいけど、そんなの嫌。でも圭一さんが負けた場合はどうしますの？圭一さんに着れるサイズがなければ。
そこは抜かりないよ。ケイちゃん用にちゃんと XL サイズも用意してあるもんね。さあケイちゃん、覚悟はいい？メイドコスさせて外を練り歩かせてあげるよ。カチューシャからそりゃもう何から何まで全部揃ってるんだからね。
絶対変だ。なんでそんなものがサイズごとに全部ロッカーに入ってるんだよ。
This is bad, Keiichi, my brother. Somehow it's become a situation where only my failure results in an over the cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I won't be able to walk around in all the daylight anymore. Oh, ma'am, about that Maibara boy. Did you hear about him? It seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing, you know. Ooh.
それは辛すぎる。
It's just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why, on the way back home from school, do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master while dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit. Wait, why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me.
やっぱり普通の荷物持ちにしようよ。ほら、圭一くんも固まっちゃってるし。
Burning with passion, I firmly placed my hands on Reina's shoulders.
レナ、罰ゲームが何かが問題じゃない。勝てばいいのさ。そうだろう、みんな。
I turned to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam.
お、ケイちゃん分かってきたね。どんな罰ゲームでも恐れない。勝てばいいんだから。だよな、みんな。えいえい。
From Ian to Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up high. Only Reina seemed somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Reina, it's quite a delectable opportunity.
おいおいレナ、 これかなりのビッグチャンスだぜ。メイド服のリカちゃんはサトコをお持ち帰りできる史上最強のチャンスなんだぞ。
Sploosh. Trina began spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. The look in her eyes completely changed. She's shifted into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Reina. That look in her eyes.
お持ち帰り。別にケイイチくんでも兄ちゃんでもいいんだよ。
よし、全員覚悟は決まったね。じゃあメモの用意。第1問いくよ。
Mian opened up her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye.
まず最初のお題目は夏休み。
This is yet another quite abstract keyword. Well, let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this.
いい？いくよ。いっせーのせ。
On Mian's signal, everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write?
夏り線香。
お、レナと私が同じ答えだね。よっしゃ、2点獲得。
でもさとこちゃんの花火ってのもいいよね。リカちゃんの蚊取り線香ってのも季語みたいでとってもいいと思うよ。どの答えも実に涼やかなのです。
夏休みまでもうすぐだね。今年の夏はどうやって過ごすかな。
Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break, certainly things that enrich the soul. As everybody approaches the soon to come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
ところでケイイチさんの答えは何ですか？早く見せなさいでございますわ。
あ、俺のは大した答えじゃ。
ダメダメ、見せるのがルールなんだから。ほらほら。
あー、やめろよ。見るな。
Homework. The room went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. It's as if my impertinent answer had somehow sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break.
ケイイチくんの夏休みって楽しくなかったんだね。大丈夫ですよ。今年の夏はみんなで過ごしましょうです。ケイイチを一人ぼっちにはしませんですよ。
Rika-chan gently petted my head. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer focus seminars. I know nothing of hot summers, because I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. Oh, the tears. They...
ケイちゃんの夏休み灰色だったんだね。
そんな哀れみの目で俺を見るんじゃねえ。
This game called Sim, but they may be more terrifying than I could ever imagine.
まあとにかく私とレナは2点獲得ね。続けていくよ。次は魚。
So it's fish. Come to think about it, I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than lean tuna, I'm quite a connoisseur on things like flounder. I wonder who will match with this answer. because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this.
じゃあいいかみんな、今度は俺から公開するぜ。いっせーのせ。
Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a lively fish, do you wanna steam it or grill it? No, to have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than write sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless.
そうだよね。お魚ってお寿司は美味しいもんね。
そんな道場っぽく言うな。
じゃあ残る全員も公開するよ。いっせーの。いるか。
理科と同じ答えですわね。2点獲得ですわ。
レナはクジラか。私も考えたんだけどね。イルカにしちゃった。
あ、そうだったの？レナは最初イルカって書いたんだけど、誰も書かないかなって思って。どちらもとっても可愛いのですよ。
Everybody, excluding me, stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. It seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there.
これで全員2点獲得ですわね。ケイチさん以外。ケイチ君の答え0点だけど、レナはとっても独創的で面白いと思うな。
魚と聞いて真っ先に食用に走るとは。ケイちゃん、心の貧しさを恥じた方がいいよ。
心が貧しいとか言うな。だいたいミオンとレナの答えはなんだよ。魚類じゃないぞそれ、哺乳類だし。
全会一致で却下。次の問題いくよ。
What horrid game is this today? As the games pile on and on, it seems as if I will be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one that still hasn't earned any points. I want to at least get a point in the next round.
さて次のお題目は桜。
Damn it! This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Maibara. Don't think what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you write down Sakura Mochi here, you will be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl.
みんな書けたかな。いくよ。
ケイチさん、今度くらい得点できないとヤバいではございませんの。
This time, it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time, I will have a match. No, I will make it match.
ケイチ君、今度は 自信たっぷりだね。レナね、今度はケイイチくんと会うようにね、男の子の身になって考えたんだよ。桜餅。僕も大好きなのです。炊きましたですよ。
Lena and Rika giggle together.
今頃になって食い気を出すんじゃね
ではケイイチさんは私と同じではございませんこと？お花見ですの？
そうだよね。桜って言ったらお花見しかないでしょ。私も書いたよ。
Mion and Satoko's response was Hanami. Hanami? Seriously?
お花見なんて酒盛りして地帯を晒す親父イベントの定番だろうが。なんで今頃になってあっさり女の子な答えを放棄するんだよ。
じゃあ何ケイちゃん、あんたどんな女の子の答えを書いたわけよ。
なんでもないよ。次行こう、次。あ、
Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back.
口紅って書いてありますです。
It became dead quiet. The abrupt silence enveloped the room. It would be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something dumb, but nobody even flinched. The feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat.
さ
I think the audio just cut out och täppte. Sakura can only mean Coordinator Sakura, can't it? It's a super popular anime that's broadcast every week on the government-run networks. It's broken through to every demographic from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it. Even I've seen it.
いや、そんな力説しなくてもよく知ってるよ。うん、知ってる知ってる。
Okay, why are these parts not voiced in a way? To get it. Oh well. Saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time. I liked that Kurado was always filming with a camcorder. It's not just popular with little girls, it's also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? Do you think that Kei-chan was one of those? I felt like I had inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. The main problem is that the fucking voices are missing. So you all know it on Jerry. Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-chan. Codemaster Sakura is the right answer. Mia quietly put her hand on my shoulder.
ケイちゃん、今確信したわ。ケイちゃんは骨の部位、親父なんだよ。強制不能なくらい。
なんでみんなそんな同情的な目で見るんだ。
そんなことないよケイイチくん。 親父だけ戦に逆転などありえませんわ。おとなしく今日の罰ゲームをお食らいなさいませ。
What was today's penalty game again?
メイドさん衣装、カチューシャ、ニーソックス付きで1位の人の荷物を運ぶのですよ。
我が部の部員ならこの絶対不利を覆してごらん。さあ続けていくよ。
ケイイチくんが嬉しそうだよ。なんでだろう、なんでだろう。
きっと女装の喜びに目覚めちゃったんだよ。
あ、ケイイチくん、カチューシャ落ちそうだよ。直してあげるね。
Rena cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had been enshrined upon my head.
どうよケイちゃん、本物の女の子の前で女の子の格好をする快感に目覚めたりとかした？正直に言ってごらん。大丈夫、笑ったりしないから。
うわー、てめえぶっ殺す。
Swinging Mian's bag about widely, I chased her in circles for a bit. Today's loser was quickly decided to be me. When I had been assured of finishing last, Mian showed her true power. She began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the scores. Tunowu was on top. After that, the changing room, with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mian on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mian. What do you mean knowing this would come in handy one day?
男がエプロンドレスの着方を習って人生のどこで役に立つってんだよ。
ケイちゃん、声大きい声大きい。黙ってりゃ演劇のお稽古くらいでごまかせるんだから。
そうだよ。大騒ぎしたら、個性的な趣味の人だって勘ぐられちゃうよ。
Shuddered from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream.
でもケイちゃんってさ、お肌のキメ細かいよね。お化粧のノリがいいってよく言われない？
Saying that, Mian gently rubbed my cheek. Oh, what kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them?
メイドさんのカチューシャをつけた感想はどう？これぞまさに画量転生。カチューシャこそがメイド衣装の真骨頂だもんね。
何が画量転生だ。バカこら、いじるな。
ケイチくん照れてる。かわいい。
そうそう、男の人ってフリフリとかって好きなんだよね。どうよ、それを自分で身につけてみた感想は？
感想なんて別に そんな。バカやめろ、めくるな。
キュッとするでしょ。歩くたびに足元スースーするのちゃんと感じてる。
Stop! Don't whisper such strange things in my ear. I'm a miserable man. Set my shaft.
やっと気づいたかな。そう、今ケイちゃんは成人男子垂涎のメイドさんそのものなんだよ。
Stop it, Mia. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear?
メイドさんをギューって抱きしめたいって思ったことない？ケイちゃんは今ね、そのメイドさんと一体化してるの。わかる？それはね、肌を重ねるよりもずっと近い距離。ほら、息吹や鼓動が聞こえてこない？
みーちゃん、それって
On the verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Rina's nose.
ちゃんとお化粧して、ケイちゃん好みのストレートロングのカツラかぶせて、ケイちゃんの理想をそのままの美少女にコーディネートしてあげるよ。そしたらさ、私と一緒に街を歩こうよ。きっと男たちの視線を独り占め。それはきっととても気持ちのいいことだよ。これである一部分を除けば本物の女の子なのにな。
Seeing that she tried to flip my skirt. Wow, this is definitely not the time. I can't let them see me with this male-centric problem here. Crash thud. For I realized that Rina was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek.
もじもじしてるケイチくん、すごく可愛かったよ。お持ち帰り。
Peering through Rina's eyes like embrace, I saw Mia laying spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Satoko and Rika-chan feel like when they become Rina's prey. After that, it took quite some time to calm Rina down from her frenzy.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。今日は最高に楽しかったわ。
覚えてろミヨン。今日の屈辱はきっと10倍にして返す。絶対に俺が圧勝してこれ以上にすごい服着せてお持ち帰りしてやる。
おじさんに勝てたらね。その機会を楽しみにしてるわ。
Mia tossed me my clothes and, looking in as good a mood as I've ever seen her, left. Okay, now.
ミヨンから解放された今、俺は1分1秒でも早く家に逃げ帰る必要がある。
そうだね。レナはみーちゃんみたいに上手じゃないから、誰かとすれ違ってもフォローしてあげられないからね。
Soon after that, I went into a full-out dash. I'm pretty sure I was running the 100 meter in about 6 seconds there.
じゃあね、ケイチくん。また明日ね。
おう、また明日な。
The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. It's been going my way today. At that moment, the front door opened, as if somebody was waiting for me.
おお、ケイチ。帰ったか。お父さんはこれから散歩。
I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them around. Oh, Keiichi.
父さん、これはほら、いつも話してる部活の罰ゲームなんだよ。今日はたまたま俺が負けちゃって。
My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was an oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand.
ケイチ。父さんとアトリエでちょっとお話ししような。母さんに内緒でだ。
やだよお父さん話してよ俺今から見たいテレビが
Man, you should rue this day. His artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragged me along, disappeared into the depths of the studio.
Keiichi いる？あら、お風呂だったのね。それ化粧水よ。
いやそれより何？
ごめんね。母さんちょっと頭が痛くてお夕飯作れそうにないの。だから申し訳ないんだけど、お父さんと一緒に表に食べに行ってくれる？
My mom is a go-get-em superwoman at work, but it occasionally takes a toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity.
それはいいけど母さんは晩飯はどうするの？
母さん一人なら適当になんとかするから。行ってらっしゃい。
ケイチ、車で行くから早くしなさい。
Dad quickly got the car ready. He must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat.
お待たせでどこに食べに行くの？
お父さんな、この間いいお店見つけたんだよ。そこ行こうか。
My dad usually only complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is that he drank it 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmet, I, Keiichi Maimura, am genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early darkness of the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. I was pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was, shockingly, the family restaurant right by the station.
父さんの言ういい店ってどこ？
The words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. It had the air of a goal-oriented all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
ケイチは入ったことないだろ。
Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's been some times where I've traveled to faraway towns to eat, but returning only as far as Higurashi station was really no reason to dine out. No, since the stones throw away after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. I stopped the car in the restaurant parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked here. But what really amazes me are the license plates. There's a lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama, Nagoya, well that's fine. Chiba? Saitama? Depending on my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would have taken to get here via the major highways.
ケイチもどうやらこの店の凄みに気づいたようだな。
どういうこと？この店に来るためにこんなに遠方から人が来るってこと？
Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. The bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoking or non-smoking seat, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials, It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until our meals were brought to us. The taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant.
味だけで言えば普通のファミレスに見える。
味なんかはどうでもいいんだケイイチ。なあ、いいだろう。
I see. It just may be that the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. It may call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family, and yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If they didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, there was only one other reason. Dad flagged down on nearby waitress.
すみません、セットのデザートがまだ来ないんですけど。
申し訳ございません。
日替わり A セットのデザートです。さっきからずーっと待ってるんですけどね。
すみません、すぐにお持ちしますので。
The apparently rookie waitress rushed off flustered.
父さん、ひょっとしてこの店って。
いいだろう、ここのウェイトレスさんの制服。
Bam!
何をするんだケイイチ。父さんにも殴られたことないのに。
俺は息子だ。
いいかケイイチ、父さんは決して不埒なつもりで来ているんじゃないんだぞ。あのグッドでキュートでエキセントリックな衣装から受けるインプレッションを、芸術的インスピレーションをお前に感じさせてやりたかったんだよ。あれだってこういう刺激を求めていたはずだ。そうだろう。でも一人じゃ恥ずかしい。分かってる。だから父さんが無理やり連れてきたんだ。父さんのせいにしていいんだぞ。ケイイチにはこの気持ちを分かってほしかったんだ。ああ、トイレ行ってくる。
My father's always had a bit of a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beet red with shame. The waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait.
大変お待たせして申し訳ありませんでした。
Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. This waitress must have just been hired. With an absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilishly, just watching her put me on edge. I silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said, what incredible farms, sir. They were like bunny girl blossom made blossom sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio, most certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is why I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that, walking around the restaurant, it's as bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. This flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin showing, rather than being new to the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know, so alright to be more straightforward. My nose is starting to bleed. That moment our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is...
ミオンだよな。
On top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude. I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion! Why is she here?
お前、なんでこんなとこで働いてるんだよ。
おじさんのお店の手伝い。
Come to think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town and that she sometimes works part-time to help them.
おお、それはご苦労さんなことで。
The nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a God. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back.
しかし、こうして見ると、結構そういう服も似合ってるじゃねえの。
恥ずかしいんだからあまり見ないでよ。
I confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo.
ミオンって結構胸があるから今にも見えちゃいそうだよな。お客さんみんな見てるぞきっと。
そんなこと言わないでよ。
恥ずかしがったふりしてもダメだからな。ミオンはそういう恥ずかしい衣装で男の目を引いて楽しんでんだろ。じゃなきゃそんな格好できないもんな。
私だって好きでこんなしてるわけじゃ。
Is this alright, Kichi Maibara? Aren't you taking this a little too far? Even if it's payback for that humiliation during the day, is this too much? Hey, shut up, Logic. To pay back Mion tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get.
こんな恥ずかしい格好してお母さんは悲しんでるぞ。 その見えそうで見えないのが最高だよな。もっと近う寄れ。
堪忍して。
お客様への奉仕の心がまだまだでおじゃるぞよ。
どうかお許しを。
あうお持ち帰り。
それは
Entering a version of Rina's cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall. I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation, I mean revenge, for today's events.
これくらいで今日は許してやろう。
あう。
It seems that Mian's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. I might have teased her a little too much, or so I thought, but such a meek Mian is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Leaving aside what exactly was good.
しかし知らなかったな。天下ごめんのミオンがウェイトレスは苦手なんてな。
違う。
でも意外な一面だよな。昼間のミオンに見せてやりたいよ。っていうかレナたちにも見せてやりたいな。レナなんかきっと狂乱して喜ぶぞ。あいつこの店で働きたいとか言い出すんじゃないかな。
違うんです。
俺もミオンにこんな可愛い服装が似合うなんて夢にも思わなかったぜ。
だから違うんです。
While turning bright red, Mian finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat.
違うって何がだよ。
リオンじゃないんです。
But I was taken aback at Mian's confusing words.
ミオンじゃないって。じゃあお前は誰だよ。園崎ミオンだろ。
ごめんなさい。言いそびれちゃってたんですけど、私園崎シオンなんです。姉がミオンなんですよ。
My eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this reasonably crazy talk. Mian, probably thinking that there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red while fidgeting nervously.
シオン？園崎シオン？
はい。よくお姉に間違われるんです。
でも俺に会った時初対面とは思えない反応を示したよな。
それはいつもお姉が話してる人だから知ってたわけで。
A little bit of cringe-worthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mian's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mian had to be a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash out at that Mian, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mian. That's why she's Shion.
そっか。だったら悪かったな。
いえ、分かってくれればいいんです。お姉も敵の多い人ですから。
Well, now she's self-aware of that fact, now is she? As I unintentionally laughed aloud, Mion, no, Shion, laughed with me.
シオンはこういう仕事初めてなのか？慣れてなさそうだったからさ。
実は今日がケイちゃんが初めてのお客さんなの。
flustered at her saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing.
おじさんの店でバイトしてるってのは前に聞いてたからさ。もっと手慣れてるものだと思ってたぜ。
お店持ってる親類って他にもいるの。だからこのお店のおじさんの手伝いをするのは初めてで。
I see, makes sense. Anybody would be tentative doing a job they weren't used to.
ミオンはこの店手伝いに来ないのか？
おねってほら、こういう可愛いの苦手なんで。
I know what she's trying to say.
そうだな。ミオンってかっこいい系の方が似合うやつだもんな。だからこの店の手伝いはシオンちゃんが来て正解だったと思うぜ。
Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking she misheard me.
その制服、ミオンなんかには絶対に似合わないと思うけど、シオンちゃんにはよく似合ってると思うしさ。
それって
Shion, like Reina often does, spaced off out and turned bright red.
どういう意味なのかな。
At least for this moment, it felt like this Shion character actually existed. Because there was no way that the Mion I knew had this side to her. At that moment we realized that the more veteran waitress was waving at us from across the room.
園崎さん、R 入っちゃっていいですよ。
Mion finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break.
じゃあ私はこれで。噂のケイちゃんと話せて楽しかったです。
ミオンと勘違いしていじめて悪かったな。ミオンには改めて復讐すると伝えておいてくれ。
メイドの格好をさせられて表を歩かせられたんですよね。
That devilish laugh and smile. It was exactly the same as the one I knew.
そうだ。たっぷり書かされた恥はきっとお返しすると伝えておいてくれ。
それより私、今日いじめられたことお姉にチクりますから。お姉に部活で仇を取られちゃってくださいね。
上等だぜ。返り討ちにしてやら。
Mion laughed with a warm smile devoid of any remaining nervousness and disappeared into the back. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right, for now I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister... I thought that maybe I should ask Rina tomorrow if she really has a sister. But maybe it's better I didn't ask. It's a bit mean-spirited. I've decided that the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister, so I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. It's not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new rule between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a new idea for an art piece when he was sitting on the can.
ケイチ、そろそろいいか？帰ろう。
Settling the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Damn, Dad, you're quite a regular customer.
さっきの新米ウェイトレスさんはケイチの知り合いか？
なんだ、物陰から見てたのかよ。
Dad has the oddest sense of tact sometimes.
学校の子かい？ ひなみ沢の？
うん、俺の友達のミオンってやつの妹なんだよ。学校はひなみ沢じゃなくて町野に通ってるみたいだね。学校じゃ会ったことないから。
へえ。ひなみ沢の子ってみんな圭一と同じ学校に通ってるわけじゃないのか？
半分くらいらしいよ。半分の生徒は町の学校まではるばる自転車で登校してるんだってさ。
In this way, the feeling that I was really talking to Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister. Something like that. Even with Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. Alright, day 2 of Higurashi, Watanagashi completed. So, what do you think, guys? Is there really a twin sister Shion? Well, before we decide that, in our theories about, we take a look at the tip called Is there really a Shion?
あ、ミオンさんの家族？
ああ、もっと平たく言えばあいつに兄弟とかいないのかなって思ってさ。
I was actually wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed, and my curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Satoko about it.
どうなんでございましょうね。いるやらいないやら。
She wasn't being very clear about it. Had Satoko never gone over to Mion's house to play?
この反応からすると会ったことがないみたいだな。
ええ、おばあさん以外にはありませんですわ。
As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory.
そういうのは理科が詳しいですわよ。理科に聞いてごらんなさいですわ。
Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
理科、ミオさんのご家族のことをご存知ですの？
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
ミーには家族や親戚がいっぱいいますですから、全部はなかなかわからないのですよ。
そんなにたくさんいるのか。例えばさ、園崎シオンってやつはいるのか？その聞き間違いかもしれないから、ひょっとすると実在しないかもしれないんだけど。
C ですか？ C はいますですよ。
Huh? That was unexpected. So she was real.
よく似た名前ですのね。間違えて舌を噛んじゃいそうですわ。ミーの双子の妹さんだと聞いたことがありますですが、あまり会ったことはないのです。
Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much.
何年か前に法事の集まりがあった時に会ったような気がしますですよ。
このクラスにいないってことは、学校は沖宮の方に通っているってわけかな。
お家も沖宮なのかもしれませんわよ。だってミョンさん自身家族とは別でおばあさんと暮らしてるわけですから。
She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. Was there something between them?
とてもややこしいお家なのです。親類の数が多いらしいですから、きっといろいろと都合があるに違いないのですわ。
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, about her family structure, including her own positions that seemed very mysterious.
お、3人揃って何の話だい？おじさんも混ぜてよ。
ミオンさんいいところへ。ミオンさんに双子の妹さんがいるってのは本当でございますの？
妹？いるよ。
Mia grew uncharacteristically red in the face at the loss. I think she's looking at me.
あら、それは知らなかったですわ。どんな方なのかしら。ぜひ一度お顔を見てみたいですわね。
会わない方がいいよ。全然可愛くないし、生意気だし、たまに電話で話すくらいで、私もしばらく会ってないし。
Why did it look like she was in such a panic? It's like she was declaring that the Shiyun from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Miyun under the name of Shiyun. Will I be able to see her if I go to that restaurant again? I had a mysterious feeling as if I'd made a new friend despite knowing that she and Miyun were the same person. An introduction to Angel Mort. Reprinted from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide April issue, Complete Conquest Analysis, Family Restaurant Chapter. Now at last we come to the blazing hot third day, to Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant and the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of XX Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? It can only be because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. It's famous locally for having the best dessert in town, but that matters not to us. If you want expensive dessert, then you can just go to a censored place or something. We aim not for a sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War photography under... Away, dude. Smoking areas are the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Ryu. Yesterday I felt a bit sitting. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Utaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. As expected of Ryu, the hunter, he's saying his victory was decided the moment he chose his seat. In actuality, Rio used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akihabara's XXXXXXX and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. Back then he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush, and not only did he find his target seat empty, he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement, carefully scoping out his chance for a picture, but as if cursed by that from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. After suffering successive firm defeats until 3 p.m, he finds no chances coming his way. And at 4 p.m, a man began to take his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It is the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. Rio, my aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:40 had backfired. Maybe they were very wary, since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already painted in my travel bag and not fossilizing there. If there were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day at a high encounter rate, I am mortified. Even so, he still got a few pieces of gold, as to be expected from the hunter. He attained this nice angle, despite lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising, though, is that this uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. What an amazing start for the hunter, who brags about having been to approximately half of the total prefectural police stations in the country. That famed day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden Cuisine XX in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order, a seriously huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway for the original photographs that always receive such high praise. We'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Morty uniforms, chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing hot pictures, you too can become a war photographer today. I don't know what the fuck I just read, but okay then, sure. Whatever you say. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this weird episode where we crossed the rest and then fucking went to a restaurant with nice hot dresses. Anyway, we'll get more of that in the next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.